Hey loves, welcome to your general collective reading. We are going to see here what's coming towards you at this time, how you'll be feeling, and close it out with some advice and or outcome messages. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's jump right into your messages of love, light, and prosperity. We're going to start off with the Hidden Truth Oracle if it led to. So let's do it. Alright, or what's coming towards you this time? Okay, we have here, I lost myself for a little while. So someone is possibly, maybe they've been silent, maybe they've been to themselves, maybe they got a little bit out of pocket. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel you even though we are apart. I hid who I really am for you. I don't react when people mention you. And I bury myself in work to forget you. Bottom of the deck. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Right, collective. I feel like you're dealing here with someone who has gone through a period of like isolation. I feel this is someone that you may not have engaged with. If you are still engaging with this person, there could even just be like an emotional type of separation between you two. You're not saying everything that you truly feel. You're just kind of like, pushing through each day. I feel like someone wants to tell you how they feel. I feel like these are things that they think about when they're alone. Just like, why didn't they tell you what they felt? Why didn't they tell you, the truth? Why didn't they just let it out? Because when you guys are apart, they feel it. When you guys are together, they feel it. And this energy of I lost myself for a little while makes me feel like this is someone who may have acted out in a particular way that you didn't agree with. And they are feeling kind of bad about it now. Like, that wasn't me. Like, that wasn't how I normally would get down. It's just given the circumstances. Like, I get that someone feels like this is new for them. Like, maybe they've been in love before. Definitely picking up love energy here, but take it as it applies. But they've been in love before. But not like this. Not like this. I hid who I really am from you. It's like they really got to a space of feeling like they had to utilize like their defense mechanism because they started to really fall for you. They start losing themselves. And so instead of them embracing that and like taking that risk and jumping in with you, this person may have rejected you. Maybe it was really fun in the beginning between the two of you, because here it says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. So it's like this person could have even felt like, you know, let's just have fun. Let's just be cool. Let's have a good time. They could sense that you had things going on, and they were happy to be, you know, someone who could take you away from, you know, your day-to-day or your stressors, or, you know, maybe you're someone who overthinks a lot. Like, they were happy to be able to get you out of that mind state for a period of time. But once they started to catch feelings, they ran from it. It's like they knew the both of you were starting to get those feelings for each other. And instead of embracing them, somehow this person, they rejected you or emotionally detached from you, created some type of distance between the two of you. And they just tried to overlook it. They tried to pretend like it wasn't anything, but when they were apart from you, they could still feel you. Sometimes they stay awake thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they hid who they really was from you. They hid who they really was from you. They kept themselves busy in order to keep you off of their mind. But, you know, people would mention you. People may ask about you. And they try to act like it doesn't impact them. It doesn't bother them. They try not to react at all. But they could feel you. They feel you. And so I feel like now this person, like, you're coming up in their energy because of how they handled you. There could be like a sense of regret. I'm also hearing remorse. With this energy being here, I know as a distraction from your pain, this person knew you were going through things. And they possibly feel responsible for now adding to that pain, because they were too afraid to expose how they truly felt about you. When you were wide open, they didn't utilize that opportunity to be vulnerable with you. They hid how they truly felt, as I said, as a defense mechanism. All right, so let's see how you're feeling, collective. Let's see how you're feeling. See how you're feeling. See how the collective is feeling in regards to this person or situation. Rose can be reversed. Take it as it applies to you. Okay, how to feel about this person. How do you feel about this person or situation? I lost myself for a little while. Yeah. Like, yeah, I feel it too. You wasn't the only one. Losing yourself, I lost myself too. Wow, I feel you even though we are apart. You guys, you're getting the same cards. You feel what they feel. There's an understanding. I buried myself and worked to forget you. Y'all doing the same thing. If I get another similar, I'm going to shuffle them. Okay, it's time for me to heal now. So now you're focusing on your healing. So you guys are feeling the same thing, though. You lost yourself for a little while. You feel them even though you guys are apart. You bury yourself and work to forget about them too. You know, but now you have here, it's time for me to heal now. So you're trying to work on yourself. Show yourself some love. Okay, correct whatever it is that had you depending on others for some type of happiness and peace. Like, we saw that with them, they knew that they were a distraction from your pain, right? So you could have known that too, that they were a distraction from your pain. But now you're in a space of, it's time for me to heal. Because you don't want to allow anybody to have that power over you to be, you know, a distraction of any sort. You want to be able to deal with your pain on your own, so that when you go into situations, you'll come in as your full representative, rather than, you know, someone who's hurt and looking for some type of, like, you know, comfort in someone else. Okay? I look for you everywhere. Yeah, I feel like you feel pulled and drawn to this person. It's like you want them to reach out. You want them to call. You want them to be there. You want them around. But you want it to be right. I wish I could take back my words. So you're feeling now that sense of, like, maybe you did too much. Maybe you said too much. Maybe you moved too fast. Okay, bottom of the deck. I know that I crossed the line with you. Yeah, I get this feeling, collective, that you are starting to reflect and you feel like maybe I'm hearing this person grew on you. So it did take some time. But at the same time, I feel that you could have been so overwhelmed with your pain, things that you've already experienced, that I'm hearing a sense of urgency. Like, you could have been moving pretty quick with this person. Like, you wanted something and you wanted it right then and there. I'm hearing, it's my money and I need it now. Like, you feel like, this is my lover, this is my partner, and I need it now. Like, maybe this person picked up on that energy and they didn't want to trauma bond with you. They didn't want you to only want them to, you know, be a distraction from your pain. Like, maybe they pumped the brakes because they felt like you were being impulsive. And I feel now that you're reflecting back on it, you can kind of see where you were. You can see where you were moving a bit too fast, or saying things that may have possibly created some type of, you know, stalemate energy for this connection. You felt in those moments too, like, I probably shouldn't have said that, but maybe you was feeling good. Maybe you were stimulated. Maybe you were on a natural high. But something about the energy when you're with this person, you just felt like safe and you wanted to tell them everything, anything, like, and now it's starting to, like, I think I crossed that line. So you could be having some type of regret because of how they reacted, you know, their pushback, their emotional distance or physical distance. However they responded, it wasn't reciprocal to what you were giving. Okay? But now that there's been a period of silence or a period of no contact or emotional distance, now you're looking at it like, maybe I gave too much, maybe I said too much, maybe I moved too fast. And they're looking at it like, damn, I should have been on board with what Collective was on. I should have stepped up. I should have shared who I, you know, really am with them. I should have told them how much I care for them too. So you feel like you crossed the line by being vulnerable, when the whole time they're looking at it now, having regrets that they weren't vulnerable with you. But you guys definitely have a mutual energy here of, like, you feeling like you lost yourself. You were in the moment. You were enjoying yourself, or, you know, you started to lose yourself in a way that you felt like you would lose this person. So you had to go in for the jugular. Like, you had to let them know what you felt, what was up. And now that there's this distance with I feel you even though we are apart, and I bury myself and work to forget you, now the both of you are trying to, like, pick the pieces up and put them together again mentally on your own. You're like, oh man, if I'd have done it like this, we would be like this. But the crazy thing about this situation, collective, is that the both of you feel like you did something wrong when neither of you truly did anything wrong. I feel like the both of you were moving based on what you felt. You both were moving based on, you know, your defenses, trying to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel you were more brave initially. You were more brave than they were. But now they're wanting to take the leap of faith. And now you have a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you started it. Now they want to finish it. But if neither of you know how each other feels, because there's distance here, clear distance here. If neither of you knows how each other is feeling, it's going to be the stalemate. There's no way to bring this together, because it's like you're both on separate pages again. You know what I mean? I'm hearing Romeo and Juliet, and initially you was Romeo and they was Juliet. Now it's vice versa, something like. These are just examples. I'm not necessarily talking about the story. I just mean that the characters are the same, but the roles have changed. Same book, but different pages. Okay? So let's see what your advice and or outcome is for this situation here. This is, honestly, to me, this is kind of sweet. This is kind of sweet, but it does take a sense of healing, because I saw that for you. Yeah, it's time for me to heal now. You could have some type of like resentment towards this person for not doing that initially, because now it has you questioning whether or not you made the right move with them. Now you're questioning, like, you know, your approach, and feeling like you need to be more guarded and you need to be more, not standoffish, but like you need to take your time now. It has you feeling like your approach was wrong, when really I don't think it was. You were honest and vulnerable with how you felt, and they were hiding. Now you hiding, you know. So it's like y'all took a page from each other's book. Same book, but y'all took a page from each other's, you know, book. And I feel like, you know, now y'all swapped roles. Y'all swap roles. I'm getting runner chaser energy, but it's not even really that, because I don't think you was necessarily chasing this person initially, and I don't feel like they're chasing you now. It's just an energetic thing, an energetic pull, to where the both of you feel like, man, like I really like you. I really want you. Why, you know, didn't I reciprocate that energy? Or, you know, why didn't I take my time and allow this to blossom naturally? Why was I trying to rush it? Now that both of you are questioning why you did things the way that you did, as I split the deck, you got to make the effort in chemistry. Okay? So there's definitely undeniable chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay? So again, I feel like you did that initially, but it kind of came across as if you were hurting and just using them as like a rebound, or using them to get over your pain, or as a distraction from your pain. When really I feel like, yeah, you may have been going through things, but you really like them. Let's see what your advice and or outcome is. What is the advice or outcome for this situation? You got chemistry. Came out anyway. All right, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. I am going to go ahead and take that and read the passage for it. Look at the bottom of the deck. You have express your love. All right, it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, let's see. I'll read the chemistry passage and we will close this out. So I feel like you know what to do. They know what to do. I feel like they now feel led to take charge. So they may be the ones that will come in for you and speak up, because you did it first. You started it, collective. You started it. Now they're just now getting on board with being vulnerable. All right. Chemistry. You've received this card because you feel a strong dynamic pull towards another person. In other words, you share chemistry with him or her. This creates intense, pleasurable sensations that draw you to each other. If this person is someone other than your partner in a committed relationship, then the chemistry is probably a source of both stress and escape. You will need to weigh your options and the consequences carefully before or instead of leaving your current partner or embarking upon an affair. Okay, if however you are single and feel this pull towards another unattached person, then this card brings you a go-ahead green light of good news. Most likely the chemistry is mutual and merits exploration. In some cases, this card may mean that a lack of chemistry is a cause for relationship issues and personal discontent. If there was chemistry initially, it may be restored by devoting effort to the relationship. Passion sparks and romance can be revived through playfulness, thoughtfulness, time together, and caring gestures. Call upon the romance angels to guide you as you make an important decision about channeling this chemistry. So that being said, as it said, you know, if you are single, this person is single, there is more than likely a mutual chemistry. Given all the other cards that we put together here in this reading, I believe that this is a mutual feeling that you all share. It's just a matter of utilizing the opportunity to go for it. I feel this person is going to go for it because there was an initial chemistry that I feel that you put more effort into at the time, and now they're coming through to be a little more playful, a little more thoughtful, and show you through gestures that they absolutely feel the same and felt the same all along. I love you, collective. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one.